right. What is good, everybody? We are back for episode 2, finally, of the Black Sheep podcast. It's been like a month. That's all of our faults. All of our faults on that.
We
But
don't
we
also.
mainly Jalen. No, I'm just playing. But it's all of our faults. We are working harder to get some more content out more consistently. But we have the second episode for you guys today. Happy New Year! And so, before we get into 2022, the first thing we wanted to discuss was thoughts about the ending and just closing overall and just reflecting on 2021. So, what do you guys have to say about that?
Go ahead, turtleneck.
Yeah, we got Mr. Kevin Samuels, aka Deacon Devin, in the building today.
Yes.
He's ready to give the sermon for the day.
At the loafers too.
Not the dick.
All you need is the gold chain, like the chain right here, then you're set, dude.
For what?
All right.
Okay, thoughts on 2021?
2021. I try not to have too much memory of it. It was crazy, but I don't know. It was like some type of transformation or something going on or something, because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I don't know. I'm just ready for that.
What happened? Damn.
I'm ready for 22. I'm not concerned about 21.
So overall, would you say let's get a little into it here. So overall, would you say you're I guess let's say your life in 2021 what changed and stuff stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot changed for the better.
Children
for the better, and there was some for the worse. So
what, Devin? Like what?
I ain't gonna elaborate on a lot of them, but I will say that it was a come up, but at the same time it was a downfall. So it was like up and down for me.
J. Cole titles, the fall off, the come up.
Jalen, what do you say for 2021?
I'd say 2021 was my best year yet. I think if you ask me
best year, how, in what aspect?
I just say motivation wise, ambition wise,
I'll say that for you too.
Relationship wise, I think
it was your Kobe year.
Huh?
It was your Kobe year.
That's what it felt like. It felt like it was unreal. But if you see me from January on to fucking, I don't know, shit, maybe October. First of all, that's a long ass stretch. That's 10 months.
Yeah.
10 months. It was you know what I mean? And then it picked up for a little bit for a glimpse, and I'm like, oh shit, and then it just tanked again. And then I say around September, it was on the come up, and then November, it's shoo, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's just been rocky. The last 3-4 months, it just seemed like all that struggle, was for a reason. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
shit, for me personally, I say 2021 was my best year. But that's just because the last 3-4 months made up for the shitty year that it was. Because just like Devin, it was a shitty year.
So you said 6, 7, 8 bad months and then 4 good months, and it ended up being your best year.
Yeah. Well, those 4 months.
Well, you gotta define, best year in order to understand it.
Well, I just mean maybe I have more.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying Justin will understand if you was to elaborate on what good means to you.
What about you, Justin? Yes.
Okay, I would say for me, I don't know. I was thinking about just now, 2021 for me. I would say it was a good year, but I don't know. I feel like it went by so fast. I feel like that was one of the fastest years, just personally, because I just remember having the new year last year. And then 2021, it was different. 2020 going into it, we weren't ready for COVID really, but this year it was COVID was already a thing, but then it got worse. It got better midway through. It was different. being able to the first what 4 or 5 months were kind of just like on autopilot. Like it was the same thing, at least for me. Like I was on Zoom every day, same thing, same homework and all that. And then after that, it was like getting back into everything again, like being able to see people, like actual like school, go to classes and hang out and stuff like that. So I say the second half of the year was good.
You feel like it's coming to some type of normalcy now, or like?
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of was until this new variant is getting bad again. But like at least up until yeah, at least up until like at this very moment, I feel like things are starting because like even before like sports games is like back on, just like sports events are at full capacity, like concerts, all that stuff is already back. Like those 50,000 people concerts, all that stuff, like nothing really now is like still like you have to wear a mask and stuff, but really everything is open. So I feel like we're getting back into like Devin said, the normalcy of things. But in terms of myself, I feel like it was a good year. It was kind of like I feel like not like too much happened, but like it was a good year because like I'm now this year I'm about to graduate. So like leading up to that, I guess it was a good year in the sense that like I don't know. I got my driver's license. We went to a few places, a few vacations. I stayed mostly consistent with the YouTube channel, which was good, and we got back to school and stuff, like we said in the end. So I would say it was a good year for myself.
If you ask me what it sounds like with all three of us talking, it sounds like 2021 was of a year that showed us what we was capable of doing. So now going into 22, we can basically, rinse and repeat, do the same thing.
It's just like building on it and like improving.
Yeah. Because I know it was for me, it showed me what I was capable of. And then Jalen, his situation showed him what he was capable of gaining and all this stuff. So, and what you accomplished. So that's what I feel like it was like of achievement type of year almost. But it still had its, every year got its downfalls.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah.
What would you guys say about like goals or achievements or just overall expectations for this new year?
Shit, I just know I got a lot coming. I got a lot.
Evan?
Huh?
Is that what? Yeah. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't like to speak on things. I just like to let it just happen.
But just I'm saying like a lot coming. Like it's like a good thing. Like a lot of good things.
Oh yeah,
like,
good things.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Jalen.
Shit. Movie.
Oh, you know that this summer?
No, that was lame. No, it is gonna be a movie though. Shit. It's just, man. I mean, I just stay on my track, stay on my path. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to be out there in the summer in Texas.
Yeah. No, you want to be in California? Go ahead, Devin. Stay there.
For me this year, honestly, I think this year, I feel like it's gonna be a good year. It's been a good. It's only been 4 days, but it's been a good year so far. I feel like I don't know. I feel like this year for me personally is a big year. Obviously, I'm gonna be right now. I'm still waiting on. I like applied to colleges. I'm still waiting on the acceptances, and so I'm gonna have to decide. And then this year start college. But by the time we're at next year, I'll be like halfway done with my first year of college already, which is like weird to think about. But yeah, man, there's a lot of potential for this year. It could go all wrong. Maybe I'll fail my classes and not even get into a college and just drop out and become a failure. Or I'm gonna get into a good college and have a successful first semester. So high hopes for this year. It's like Devin said, it's like last year was like the learning or like the start. This year is about like building and execution, honestly, for me.
Yeah.
Just like building on myself, improving and just getting better at everything.
We ain't hear a word you said.
I said
Wait,
college.
really?
Wait.
You didn't hear anything I said? Are you talking about
No,
Jalen?
not you, Jalen.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting that it does that weird thing where it cuts out my audio whenever you guys talk.
Wait, Jalen, what did you say?
I said college ain't the only way.
Yeah, I know it's not the only way, but well,
because you was like,
based on the woman that's upstairs right now, it's kind of where I have to go. So I don't really have but I want to go because I feel like in college I can still do other things I want to do, like YouTube and stuff like that, but still like have like a just like have college because I feel like it's always good to have that like education or whatever. Yeah, because you might need it like later on for depending on whatever job. But yeah,
I mean, it's probably not career wise. A lot of like I want to say 70-80% of people who go to college, they don't get out doing exactly what they studied, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But it is an experience. Like I wish I would have had that experience. But I hate school. I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, I gotta go back to school tomorrow, bro. I don't went to sleep at 3 a.m. every day during the break, and I gotta wake up at 7 or 6 tomorrow, so that's fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got that?
All right, so we're gonna segue away from the year stuff. Now we're gonna get into something that Jalen brought up, which was in terms of music and rap in 2022, who we think is gonna be like a breakout or like the biggest person, I guess, for this year. Now I'm gonna start for this one. I'm not sure like who's gonna be dropping too much this year. You know, Kendrick is probably not. Let's be honest, probably not gonna drop nothing. He drops some features. He might drop a few more features. Who knows? But then in terms of like the like Kanye, you know, who knows? Just like the because a lot like pretty much everybody, the bigger guys dropped albums last year. So this year I feel like might not be as much, but we do have another thing that we had on the list was YBN Cordae. Honestly, I think his next album, which is dropping next Friday, I think the 14th. I think honestly, I think that's gonna be a really good one. Because his first album is really good. And you just know like he's one of those guys. It's not like you know, like the other YBN, like the YBN Namir, like those guys, like they can make good songs. But like Cordae is an actual like a good, like a actual like really good artist. Like his lyrics, wordplay, and all that. I think on the first album was really good. And so I think just him having more time and all that, just for the like for this year, it's been like 2 years, I think, since he dropped the last album. I think this one it could end up being, even though it's early, could end up being one of the early albums of the year. But in terms of like, I think if Baby Keem drops another project, I think with him like already having a good first project and then just having more time to build on that and dropping another one this year, he could end up like and like perfecting like I don't really know what his sound is. He has like a sound, but then it's like kind of all over the place. So I feel like if he could like perfect that and like just find like the right balance, then that could end up being like a crazy project. But those are just I'm not really sure who's dropping them, but those are two of the guys I think that could have a standout year if their albums do well.
Are you talking about new artists or already established artists or
Just any, I think.
I think no, I don't know about that because 21, he's already because did you hear his last single he did? I think it was like 2 songs in one.
No, I didn't hear.
I don't think so. I didn't know.
Oh, the one that I put on, I said that he's improving in the chat.
I heard he
oh no.
Yeah, it sounds like he's like coming back with something to me because you know usually when artists drop something like at the very end of the year like a single or something, usually that means it's following up to like a album or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he'll be on top, but I am saying like he might be a talk of maybe I don't know. I can't think of nobody. That's the only person I can think of right now. I can't.
Yeah, it's hard to say like who's gonna drop music though, because you don't really know. But
so I know JID's dropping an album.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Conway's dropping an album. I know Badass is dropping an album. I know Kendrick is gonna drop an album.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. Don't say
Bro,
that.
No, my sources.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Sources.
Bro. People been saying that for 5 years now, dude.
Nah, but like just off the singles of Keem and like the talks of the album, and because I keep hearing about the album. There's leaks that you can find on YouTube.
But then like those like singles of Baby Keem like happened like I feel like if he was gonna drop something, it would have happened like around that time. I mean, now it's been like 3-4 months and they just haven't heard anything from him.
That has not been 3-4 months. It's been 2 or less. Since
Baby Keem's album dropped, it's been more than 2 months.
Nah, it's been just about 2 months.
Let me see.
No, but what I'm getting to is that I'm saying is that he's been active. He's been around. We've been seeing him. He had performances. He performed a day in Vegas. I mean, he's been doing some stuff. I mean, he's been around. So I don't think he can go another year because it's already been 4. So it's like I'm almost certain the album's done. Now he's just perfecting at this point. You know what I mean? And so I don't think it's a matter.
Man, we'll see. I don't know.
I think I think Kendrick's been this whole time he's been trying to develop his label, because he has a label called the Bad Fellas or something like that.
I think that's what PG Lang is now.
Huh?
I think that might be what PG Lang is now.
Oh, you think he renamed it or something?
I think so, because that's a terrible ass name. I'm gonna be real with you.
Hey, that's what I saw. But yeah, that's probably what he's been doing, just developing his label, and he wants to like. He seemed like the type of person who likes to be pre everything. Just basically want to be done, everything done. Like he want to have like 10 videos, couple songs or whatever. So I have to put out this week, then wait like fucking 2-3 weeks, and then put another one out.
Yeah,
like he likes shit to be like prepared. Like it seems like.
nah, I think J.
That would be
the fall off.
You said Jay what?
J. Cole.
Oh, you think he's gonna drop that this year?
I think the fall off is gonna come out.
I think so.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know, because his last like in between albums was so long. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how consistent he was before that, but I feel like it might be more so like next year or something like that. But I'm not sure.
Don't you remember watching the documentary he did or whatever, or the little short film he did?
Yeah, I saw that.
He talks about how close he was to done with all 3 projects, because the off season wasn't out yet. So the off season, It's a Boy, and the fall off, and he literally said how close he was done to all 3. And at that point, because remember that was recorded a minute ago before the off season even came out, so we don't even know how long. How long in between that it's been. What I'm getting to is that it seems like that it might come out later this year or something. Just from the way he was talking in the documentary and what he said. And then I know Anderson .Paak's gonna drop an album too. So.
Oh, for real? What's the name?
I don't know. But he he drops something 2 things every year, and he hasn't put out a solo thing since Oxnard, and that came out like 2 years ago.
Hey, so what's the most played album that you guys like go back to constantly from last year?
Donda.
I feel like Donda's just the most convenient, because I have like my big my JBL speaker, and then like when I'm around people, there's no cussing. I can just play it, all the songs on shuffle. Every other album, it's all just bad. It's cussing, all that. And then if you want to play the clean version, every word's bleeped out, so it doesn't sound right. But I feel like Donda, I don't know if you guys listen to the new Juice WRLD album. I've been listening to that a lot.
I didn't hear.
And then yeah, it's pretty much Donda, the Melodic Blue, and Off Season. And then Call Me If You Get Lost too. I've been listening to that more often recently.
I only listen to one song on there right now, that Hot Wind Blow, I think, or Hot.
Oh, with Lil Wayne, yeah. Jalen, what are you talking about, bro? That's one of the best songs of last year.
That song.
Did you hear that verse?
We all heard the verse.
Lil Wayne is just at this point. Lil Wayne is like I don't know, like he's.
Wait, I did want to talk about something
crazy.
with y'all that Jay-Z has said recently about nobody can see him on Versus. What y'all think?
Hey, okay, so look, I seen a few things on social media. Because look, when I was born in 2004, Jay-Z was already doing this thing. I haven't listened. I didn't go back to listen to all his old albums. Obviously, I know people consider him a lot of people consider him the rap goat. I know he's he's credible. But when you talk about a versus is like hits. Now I'm asking, because I saw on social media people said Future would win, Lil Wayne would win. I know Jay-Z has hits, but we're talking about people like Future, even like Drake, they got hits like Kanye, hits. Does Jay-Z to have that many? Because I know I obviously like the songs he has a lot of good songs, but in this current day and age, I'm just I think the person I would say is maybe Kanye, because Kanye's hits it's crazy.
Jay-Z, I think he got something for every generation. I think right now, he got stuff. Didn't he just put something out in 2000? Was it 18 or 19?
Not an album, I don't think.
When was 444?
17.
Damn, really?
Hey, it's been 5 years. Hey, he's been on some features like, but not his own stuff in the last 5 years. So
he do got a lot of stuff for the old heads, but at the same time, he does have like a gap where it's like people like of your age, around your age gap, they know the song and stuff like that. Like what's the one with Pharrell?
Like
Yeah, all the ones that like early 2000s, but I think that's like what was the Black album? What year was that?
2003 or 4? No, 2004. 4 or 5.
yeah, see, like I don't know. I heard the
Off the
Black album and the
shoulders.
Legendary album, but I don't know. Like the most like latest song I could think about. Like I've heard like the songs of Beyonce, like the older ones, but the one I could think of, like the most like latest one, like I knew from Jay-Z is probably Holy Grail, Justin Timberlake, and that wasn't even that long. I'm just being that's nah, that's what I remember, bro. Like I hadn't heard like some of the older songs, but like that's the only one I remember. And that's a good song too, though.
No, that's
like if he can play that in the verses, but
that's a good
like,
song,
what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the verses though? Do you think anyone could beat him, and if so, who?
Lil Wayne, I think.
The only 3 we can say is Lil Wayne,
Kanye,
Eminem. That's probably it. Like I don't know who else touching them.
not Drake.
I'm not saying I want to hear Kanye all day or Eminem all day, but like if we talking about a verses, it's like
verses is about the hits. It's about the hits.
So it's like
Drake doesn't have as many hits as Jay-Z.
Oh, I think he got more.
What? More?
Hey, Drake has a lot of hits though, bro. And I'm just saying, like, I don't know about, like I said, I don't know about Jay-Z, but I know Drake has a lot of hits.
Actually,
like number one hits, like mainstream, like number one big hits.
Nah, you might be right, because I'm thinking about songs when I'm not thinking about hits.
Yeah, we're not talking about songs.
Yeah.
That's why. But then that's what Kanye said, that's the one person I think he said in the interview, he said he would never do verses against with Jay-Z. Or no, was it Drake, or I think he said Jay-Z.
I think it was Jay-Z because it was his boss, he said.
Yeah.
But I think he'll have a little trouble because with Wayne, it's a little iffy because Jay-Z, he got not albums, he got like just songs period for every type of mood. Like he got, if you wanna go to the club, he got one for that. He got one for a
Drake has that. Drake got songs in Spanish, Canadian, or that's not language, but still, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't know, because I mean, like Wayne had, first of all, Wayne sold the most, besides Michael Jackson, Wayne sold the most CDs in a first week scale for the first time, like ever. I think he sold like 1.5 million copies first week. And that's even including the fact that a week before the Carter 3 dropped, that his CD was leaked or something. There's bootlegs everywhere around America. So people are already listening to his album. And I think it was the actual version too. And he still went on and sold 1.5 million, which has never been done.
In the first week?
Not even Drake has touched that. You know what I mean? So like,
but Wayne is known more so for like mixtapes, not like full albums.
Is the Carter series a mixtape or is that albums?
Nah, the Carter, I think that's an album. That's not
all 5 of those are all, well, not the more recent ones people don't like, but
talking about Devin, he's not more known. He's not Joe Budden. Joe Budden's more known for them stupid ass mixtapes. Okay, we're talking about Lil Weezy F baby Wayne. Come on now, like what Wayne we talking about?
I'm telling you,
6 foot, 7 foot.
He got way more.
Comfortable hair on the wall. I used to cry to hair on the wall when I was a kid.
Which the Carter album came out like when he got out of jail? Because that's like the oldest thing I remember.
I'm looking at
like,
hold on.
I
remember it was some album when he got out of jail.
Carter 4. Carter 4 came out.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say?
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on, Lil Wayne has impeccable verses. Lil Wayne's verses are just known by man. Like,
yeah, no, like his, but like in like a versus battle, are we using verses or is it just like your song? But I think they do features in verses. They do some features.
It said,
if you're talking about features, who's beating Lil Wayne now? Like,
and plus, he has like fucking how many albums? He has like 10 albums, 15 mixtapes. Like his resume is just.
Yeah. Even
Like
just like his features in the last few, like think about last year. He had the Hot Wind Blows, the Jack Harlow one, the remix, like his, and there's plenty others, bro.
I don't really
His
Carlo
It
one.
said it said the Carter is his fourth studio album. So what is his first one?
The Block is Hot. Like Father Like Son or something.
I
That you know
thought
that.
all those was mixtapes.
No, Devin. He
Uh,
had his first album at like 17 or something. Major debut, major release. I think he's barely 40. I don't even think he's 40 yet. Like this
it says he's released 13 albums,
Damn.
one collaborative album, 3 compilation, blah blah blah, and 29 mixtapes.
So think about his resume. Like, come on. Like,
I
think if so our set to our set, Lil Wayne can definitely match Jay-Z. And I think Lil Wayne might come out on top just because Jay-Z has anthems, but Lil Wayne has the anthems that we want to hear. You know what I mean? We don't want to hear Empire State Building. We want to hear fucking what is it? What was a Millie? We want to hear a Millie. You know what I mean? I want to hear a Millie.
Yeah,
Empire.
but if you want to play something for the girls, what you gonna play that's by Wayne?
How to Love! How to Love!
Well, I already knew you was
Hey,
gonna
that
play
song is fire too.
It's not that good. It's not that well sung at all, but it's still fucking fire. Like
that song is crazy.
I already knew you was gonna say that. But,
come on, you know that. You just wanted you wanted the sound bit. That's what you wanted.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's only one choice. What's choice number 2?
Yo, what is Jay-Z gonna play?
New York.
What is he gonna play, Evan? What is Jay-Z gonna play?
He's gonna play some. What's that song he got with Beyonce?
Yeah, exactly. He can do his features with his girl.
Yeah, he got to use those though.
Wayne song.
Bonnie and Clyde or whatever that shit's called.
Hey, but I'm looking at Lil Wayne's studio albums. The Block is Hot, Lights Out, 500 Degrees, Carter, the Carter 2, like Father Like Son, the Carter 3, Rebirth, I Am Not a Human Being, the Carter 3,
Oh yeah, that was my joint.
Free Weezy, the Carter 5, Funeral.
Come on. Go DJ.
I'm trying to think who. I don't know. That's all I got. I think Wayne can like he's coming neck to neck with Jay-Z, but he might not beat him at the end because.
I mean, like what really verses come down to is like the people watching, because like you could say like, oh, this person won, that person won, but like how do you, unless it's like a landslide, how do you like people like Jay-Z and Wayne, they both have massive hits, how are you really going to determine who wins? Because like everyone's gonna have their own, oh Jay-Z, oh no Wayne. Because you could say, oh, Jay-Z's the GOAT. Oh, there's no way he lost. He's the GOAT. But then you could say, oh, yeah, but Wayne hits, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine. People are going to say either side.
Did you see this 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs?
Weren't they like fighting or something on stage? Was that them or was that a different one? I saw the clip of that dude trying to swing on someone. And then like a minute later, he was like, I'm sorry. Like he was apologizing or something.
Yeah, they're trying to get that bag.
Yeah,
I don't know what was going on with them.
He was this close.
I mean, who y'all? Well, I highly doubt y'all listen to 3-6 Mafia.
No, I don't.
No, boo.
Yeah. So.
Boo. I listen to Tribe Called Quest. I ain't listen to Bone Thugs.
Bone, you sound crazy. They changed the game. The hell? How you think Drake came along? Because of them.
Oh my god. We made you saw like some Soulja Boy claims.
Tell me who else in the early 90s was doing the rapping and singing, like the harmony?
Soulja Boy.
I don't know. Shit.
Huh?
He was the first one.
Like,
I said early 90s.
He was the first. I don't care what year it was. It could be the 60s. Soulja Boy was the first one.
The 60s. Yeah, all right.
I mean, Soulja Boy was the first
to do everything.
Man, next topic.
Okay, look, because I know Jalen said he didn't listen to it, but Roddy Ricch's album last week. Now I'm just gonna talk about this one, man. I'm not gonna lie. After the first album, please excuse me for being antisocial. I was super hyped for this new album. But then, like, I don't know. I feel like I got my expectations too high because I saved a few songs. I like some songs. It wasn't like terrible, but I think I was watching people's YouTube reactions. They're like, it's not terrible, but like based on the first album, you would have expected it like to be like, like that again. And I feel like it just wasn't. Remember, like another, did you listen to like the first song, Devin? You listened to the beginning, right? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jalen, you did too?
I heard
Yeah,
that.
so
Not young, live
yeah,
fast. Like,
hey, no,
turn this shit
I like
off.
that. No, what I actually like, I like that part, like because it's not. I like those like kind of like cinematic kind of intros, like, but like but in the intro though, the album is called "Live Life Fast." This man in the intro, literally 5 seconds in, contradicted the whole album name. He was like, "My uncle told me to live life fast, fast money, fast cars, all that," and he said his result was 30 years in a federal penitentiary. So he's saying living life fast got his uncle in jail. But he's like, me, I've been trying to slow down. I'm like, then why is the album called Live Life Fast? I actually don't understand that. It's called Live Life Fast, but you're talking about I realize I've been living life too fast. I want to just slow down. That's not really important. That just confused me. But in terms of the actual songs, I feel like it was a lot of good, like I don't want to I don't like using the word mid, but like just like I guess you could say mid level, just like all right, Roddy Ricch songs, but there was a lot of those, but there was nothing like the box, like nothing like that really.
Yeah.
I liked which ones did I save on here? I liked the first song I like, even though it's not really much of a song, but I like Thailand. I like Hibachi with Kodak and 21 Savage. I saved Slow It Down with Ty Dolla $ign, even though it's like just like a minute long, but yeah, it's not terrible, but no, I mess with this somewhat.
Well, what I think about the shit, first of all, I think he waited too long to put a damn album out.
It was 2 years at that point.
So
2 years without the only song he put out was Late at Night, which was like leading up to this album. So like basically a year and a half without putting out any music except for that one song. 2 years.
Right. Like he already built up the anticipation with that for like what after like a week or two.
Yeah.
And you want to wait what? How many damn months or to a
year?
It
was a long time after Late at Night dropped.
Yeah, like and then I mean when I heard that, and first of all the intro, what is that song? What's that song from, Jalen? I know it's a Kanye song.
I'll have to listen to it again.
I think it's on what album? I think it's on the album with The Game. Not The Game's album, but Kanye's album. But when I heard that, I got a little like, I'm like, yeah, this seemed a little weak just off of this, the intro.
Just off the intro?
Because I heard that and I'm just like, man, if you don't get out of here, it's just.
So do you like the intro to be like a, so like I know because like I know a lot of rappers like they'll either just have like a straight up like the most common is like just like 10 like 18 songs just straight, but then some people have like the more cinematic, like they have the skits, they have like the like phone calls, voicemail, stuff like that. And I feel like that's what Roddy was trying to. I me personally, I like more like that. So that type of thing. I like both either way, but I like when they try to like, I don't know, like add some sort of like a aspect to it. But so I didn't mind the intro, but I like for albums, I like the intro to be like Meek Mill intro like that. Like I like the intro for the intro to the album is like that's like the most important.
The opening.
That's the people are gonna listen to that first. That like sets the tone. So I like for the intro to be like an actual like an intro. Like
the intro for me, I like it. I don't know if you guys heard, I know Jalen has, but Hitler Wears Ermans.
I listened to it. Yeah, I listened to that album.
You listened to the intro?
Yeah, I don't necessarily remember, but I know I listened to it.
You remember how it goes, Jalen? Yeah, that's the type of intro I want to hear. Like,
I don't understand what's so special about it, but
because like he's okay. First of all, for me, it's like different elements, like how he's mixing a sample in there of a song that I know personally. So I like the song, and hella other artists remixed it too, by the way. And he's like just playing around with it in the back while this guy is talking about, I don't know, the ending being the end being the ending or whatever the fuck beginning. But with just those, 3-4 elements right there, that's what I like to see. Like my type of intro, what I like, unless it's like, because I like the talking, but I want some music or something like in the background or some shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, the album, I want to listen to that album though, because I didn't really give it a chance. I was gonna skip songs. Like I'm gonna just go straight. I'm gonna go straight to the features. Yeah. I'm gonna see how the features sound first, and then if it like sound cool, then I'll listen to him by himself.
Yeah. All right, so that's what I was gonna ask about this album though. So as like I know you guys didn't listen to the full thing, but like we said, it was I think we like what we all said it wasn't like the best or like it wasn't better than his last album. So I wouldn't but so then the album ended up going #1 on Billboard though. So would you say that like for even just any album in general, like if it's not the best, like people like a lot of people thought it was mid or like didn't like it. So like would you still consider that like a W, I guess as people would say, if it went I mean for him, it went #1, so either way. But
What did it make his first week?
let me look that up. It's a good question. Let me see. But it says Live Life Fast had 62,000 first week.
Okay, first of all, that's a fat L. Because
I was about to say
this is Roddy Ricch, you know what I mean? And like Roddy Ricch did very well first week. I think he did like 119, 120. Because I remember clearly that number because Selena Gomez and Just Bieber was going against him. And that's the only reason why I remember those. But I remember I saw that and I was like, fucking W, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck Selena Gomez.
It had 101,000
really
first week.
on their Instagram begging people to listen to that album.
Man.
Like, oh yeah. I remember that.
We were so hard on it. Like,
yeah, I remember Selena was mad, but
yeah. And so I mean when I heard, cause I didn't hear the whole thing. I heard like the first 2-3 songs, and I was just like, yeah, boo. So, and I just hopped off. You know what I mean? And hella people, you know, were expecting the same shit from the last one to be either on this one, either the same shit or maybe it in a different light or better or whatever. And so hella people, you know, flock to it and then are disappointed when they hear the mid because it was just a whole shit ton of mid. So I probably will give it a chance. I doubt I will be impressed, but from what I have heard, it didn't sound too hot. So 62K. I mean, he's lucky he got 62K. You know what I mean? Just for
yeah. The previous season was 101K, so 50,000 less. That's crazy.
Damn.
I think the worst part of it all is the fact that he was hyping this up to be so good. He said he was taking
no skip policy.
No skip policy. He took all this time, and you know he's not gonna put out anything when it's not ready. He only put out things when it's ready. And so when he said this was ready, and I saw the cover art, I was like, cover is kind of cool. Okay, maybe, yeah. You know what I mean? And yeah. So
we were talking about this before, but today I guess Kanye, someone was talking about Donda Part 2. I just want to ask you guys, do you think it's gonna drop this year? That's all I'm asking.
I don't even know if there is a Donda 2.
Yeah, there probably isn't. It's just a rumor. But if there is, let's say Kanye is working on it. Do you think it drops this year?
Probably.
Nah, the end of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Jalen because I'm not sure, but like with Kanye, like before he went crazy and all that, and he was like actually dropping music. Was it like on every year basis or was it like more spread out?
It was every year and a half.
Yeah.
He just kept going. So
when did that shit get popular though? Like when artists would drop an album, then they stop for like 2-3 years, and then they'll drop another one.
I mean, a lot of rappers, the average rapper takes a year and a half.
I mean,
there's some people that just be like,
some people do
NBA YoungBoy every 6 months putting out an album like
faster.
And his fans is crazy.
Hey, YoungBoy better. Every comment, YoungBoy better. YoungBoy did better. Yeah, I feel people are crazy.
Did you see that punk rock shit he got going on?
Oh yeah, the paint he had on.
Yeah, you a fan? What you think now?
Who?
Justin. You a fan?
No, I like some of his songs. Yeah.
I like some of his songs too. This is one song that I heard recently. Oh,
no, he's good. He's good. I mean, he's a good rapper. He makes good music.
I mean, he's cool.
His fan base is just too much.
It's not really saying. It's his performance of how he's saying what he's saying, and it's like how he's articulating what he's trying to say, and it's just all this energy. And it's almost like a Playboy Cardi as far as the energy. But he's actually saying some shit too at the same time, and how he don't basically most of the things in his music is either shit he had to do to get where he is, or how he don't trust nobody. And so it's interesting. And like this is one song I'll send it to you, Devin. This is one song that I heard, and it's just like it's almost like melody comes easy to him, and that's really his landing spot is his melody. It's not his energy and his performance is right there, but his melody is what gets him every time. I mean, every single time. So it's interesting. He's extremely talented, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of the songs I've heard, you know, I was like, you know, like, you know, or Julius kind of ruined a lot of them for me too. I don't think the Corday album's gonna be that good. I'm gonna be real with you.
Bro, why not?
Off that 5-pack, that shit was
bro.
ass.
Well, you're hating on that. That was not that bad.
Ass.
Hating. The 5-pack wasn't good. The Young Thug song was the only one I was like, eh. So, and
bro, you're a Q-Tip fan. You didn't even like the Q-Tip thing, bro.
I love Q. That's what I'm saying. You had Q-Tip, Master Jedi MC, and you have him sing a chorus.
A hook, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
terrible. Why would you do that, Corday? Why?
I did listen to that that one song by Wale that you told me about. Fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Faith Evans sample.
What is it? Carmel?
Yeah. Caramel kisses. Yes.
Yeah.
And that stupid ass Larry June cowbell.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. But nah, honestly, here's the thing. A lot of people, you know, they'll talk about New York, right? Or boom bap beats. They'll say how gross it is or how formulaic it is. Yeah. And a lot of times it can be, you know what I mean? And so when I hear Corday, okay, on his last album, for example, what was it called? Lost Boy.
Yeah.
So I heard Lost Boy. Some of the boom bap beat, because most of the album is boom bap beats, and the boom bap beats are just stale. They're just boring, a lot of them. And it's like he's good. He's a good rapper, and it's like if you can pull it out of him, you can get some really good songs. But I just feel like some of the beats were they were cool, but it was too laid back, too relaxed. It's like not even a vibe. It's just like something you just do this to.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to do that all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And so then when I heard the 5-pack, 3 of the songs are boring boom bap beats. And I was like, oh my god. So Q-Tip's, bro, he had Q-Tip right there. Maestro boom bap beats. He could have thrown a whole lot of flavor on that shit. But no, he just I don't know if Corday's producing, and maybe that's why they're dry. I don't know. But it's just a lot of samey. So I'm praying to God. I have a feeling a lot of it's gonna be boring boom bap beats. But I just pray to God that if he's gonna go boom bap, either get somebody on the ropes to help him out, or just scratch him, because it's a whole album of just boring boom bap beats.
Yeah, he's not gonna scratch it, so you better pray it's not just boom bap.
It's like boom bap is cool. You know what I'm saying? When it's done well, it's fire. You know what I mean? Applying pressure. You know what I mean? Like boom bap beat done well, because he threw a whole lot of shit. He had lasers on that shit. He had everything on applying pressure. You know what I mean? Oh, J. Cole.
Yeah.
But that's an example of like a boom bap beat with some flavor. So it's like, if Corday is gonna do it, hopefully he can fucking land the shit. Because if not, it's just gonna be samey. You know what I mean? And it sucks too, because he's talented as hell. So I don't know.
I have heard some of his freestyle. I never listened to any of his albums, to be honest, but I did hear a lot of his freestyles. So he seemed like he cool.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, he's definitely talented, but Jalen, you said what?
Devin's just so late to everything.
What album do y'all recommend?
He only has one.
Songs, Devin. Don't listen to the album. You'll be bored.
Okay, what song? I don't know.
The song with Anderson .Paak, okay? That is
R.
a must. You probably have already heard that song, honestly.
Probably not, because if I see he's on the feature, then I'm not listening to it.
Anderson .Paak?
No, the other nigga.
Who?
Corday. It was his song, but
yeah, if it's his song or if he's a feature, I just get like I'm not attracted to the.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Even if it has the great Anderson .Paak on it, bro.
It's just something. Yeah,
that song. That song is good.
I'll download it.
Yeah. So obviously work for Caliber Solar. Do solar panels. That's what I do. I was
I don't
on.
think
Wait,
we asked, but
shut the fuck up. All right. Damn.
I'm sorry.
But
Oh, God.
he was the guy's name is Devin, conveniently, and he basically started working for the company, whatever. But I met him, and all the guys were telling me like, hey yo, he's an artist. He's an artist. Someone tells you someone's an artist, you just eye roll. You know what I mean? You just like, ugh. Personally, like I automatically think garbage. That's like 9 times out of 10, if you tell me your homie rap and he got a Spotify, I'm gonna think it's just ass.
I won't listen.
And, yeah, and so I was very, very like, okay, cool. And then I was driving with some of the guys to so get some wings, and he was like, play a song. I was like, and then another guy was like, play the song. I was like, all right, damn. So I gave him my phone, and he played this song, and I was just taken back. I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. And so when I seen the guy the next day, I was like, yo, you keep working at it, bro. Like, shit, you know what I mean? But I was thoroughly impressed by the song. So shout out to Devin. I don't know his last name, so I don't know how to pronounce his rap name. If that is his rap name, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll be real with you. But the song's good. So
All right, are you ready? Let's see. Ooh.
I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. What you know about us, what you know about we. What's with all the frustrations? I know that I'm amazing. The whole world fucked. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. What you know about us, what you know about we. What's with all the frustration? Crunch lips and still faces. I don't never really. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. What you know about us, what you know about we. What's with all the frustrations? I know that I'm amazing. Don't really. I don't know about y'all, but I know about leak. Ever seen a nigga move like this with 2 feet? Pardon my ways, I don't really take part in the wave. I was raised to keep part in the sea. See niggas like us, you can bet on big ass win. Blow through your city like a big ass win. On the grind, nigga, we really dim. Nigga, how you know? Bitch, I'm him. This ain't nothing new to me. I separate from all the haters, separate to meditate. Don't look like your shoes to me. So who are you to try to say something? What? Who are you to try to be a judge? Mind your business. I know that I'm amazing. The whole world fucked. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. What you know about us? What you know about we?
You said what?
I said, let me hop on that track.
oh shit. Play the song.
I know that I'm amazing. The whole world fucked. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me.
Got fucking Prince on the guitar. Oh God.
He tried to be Bobby for Dark Twisted Fantasy shit.
Oh man. I mean,
you ain't get much time. Oh, he inspired now.
Okay, it sounded like the song was recorded in like 2015, but
why is that?
Because it's giving me like I mean, yeah, it's definitely like a vibe and shit. Like it's something I'll listen to, like kick back, just like riding down, wherever I'm going, some shit. But it does. It's. You don't really hear music like this type of tone, as much anymore. You're hearing a lot of, like I would say before, like you hear a lot of just new age music. You know what I mean? Like all type of shit added on, but this is like a smooth, like chill beat, and the lyrics are not bad. Well, the flow and the lyrics ain't bad at all. Like he definitely do got some like talents. He got some like potential to be shit. I don't know. He got some potential to be something though. That's all I know. Like he can be one of them. He got a choice to me. Like he can stay at an underground type of level and just be known like big underground, or he can potentially get better and then become I guess you call it commercial or whatever, like just bigger than what he is basically. So either way, I think he's gonna be winning regardless. And this nigga got my name, so I mean
that doesn't mean much.
All right.
Should I go now or?
Yeah.
Okay. About this song, I actually really liked it. I like the one thing I found interesting was like I feel like wait, so like is this person like like how much music do they make? Like is this like actually like a rapper or just like on the side type of thing?
Oh, I think he's actually rapper for sure.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I like it because I feel like the just like the whole like the minute I feel like a guitar at the end is something like you don't see much, but I feel like I like when songs like the beat kind of like rides out, not just stops immediately, so you can just like vibe to it. So I like that. But the hook, he did repeat the hook like 27 times, but it was good. I still I liked it. And then there's this part right here. And now I don't want now look, I'm not trying to say nothing about like YBN Cordae or J. Cole, but like it just kind of reminded me like this hold on, let me see if it's just sounding all right. This part right here.
Still faces, I don't never really
I don't
say
know
shit.
about y'all, but I know about leak. Ever seen a nigga move like this with 2 feet? Part of my ways, I don't really
Like just I don't know, just like that part right there, like kind of caught my eyes. Like the just like the I guess it's kind of like a clever line, and then like the beat kind of stop or like the beat stops or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, no, I like it says there's like 3 people on here. I don't know who's who, but I really like the song. I like the song a lot overall too.
Who?
Yeah. I like the Malik. It said the guy said something about leak, so I think the Malik guy, his verse was really good. Yeah, overall, I liked it a lot. If I feel like it was something I would listen to again.
Yeah, I would.
Well, shit. Yeah. I know. I really liked the song when I heard it. I was just like, damn, this shit's good.
And then Jalen, you can send me the at like this person's at or YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And we put it in the description.
Yeah, I gotta let him know too.
Wait, I thought you said he was white.
Nah. Looking back at this, like, oh fuck no. Leave that in. Leave that in.
Oh my god.
Please.
I gotta hear those. After hearing that though, I gotta hear the rest of those. Like, I want to see if he's actually that good though. Like, or he just got like that one good song.
Well, it's funny. I was talking to him, and I ain't gonna tell y'all what he was doing, but we was chilling or whatever, and fucking I was asking him his top 5, and I think he said like I remember he said Andre for sure. He said a bunch of poetic, so it was Andre, and it was like poetic picks. It was like Andre, Wayne, some other guys, but I was like, oh shit, and so then it made sense. And then when I heard the song, I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of makes sense now. So
yeah,
that was interesting. So yeah.
All right, is that all for this episode?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We finally finished episode 2, man. It's been a month. Yeah, and so today is Monday, so we'll have a lot of time to edit it and get it done before Sunday.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be consistent from here on out.
Yes.
Please.
All right. All right, let's close this out first. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, saying thank you, appreciate you. Episode 2 of the Black Sheep podcast. That's gonna close it out. Shout out to you, like I said, if you watched it. Let us know what you thought about us, the topics that we discussed in the comments, whether that be music or whatever it is. Anything you guys got to say?
R.I.P. Draco.
Shit, R.I.P. Betty White. That's what I'm saying.
Betty White, John Madden, Draco, man, bro, like that all happened so fast. The end of 2021, all those like that, like the last week, literally, that all happened.
Man.
Crazy.
2022, there's 2020. Like, hey, yo, real quick,
man, the real uppercut, quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
We're gonna pump these out.
All right, man. Let's fucking stay consistent with this.
Yeah, we got to, bro. Hey, this episode's coming. Wait, what day is this Sunday? What day is this Sunday? We got to make sure our viewers. Nah, we're gonna keep this Friday no matter what. So then that way, if I say, let me see, Sunday is the 9th. So if I say Sunday the 9th and this doesn't come out to like February, then they know that we're slacking. So January 9th, this Sunday, we don't know what time yet. This video, if you're watching this, should be correct. And the video after that, hopefully, will be January 16th. Probably not. Probably more like February 16th. But January 16th, those are 2 next videos. Gotta stay consistent with it. But yeah, shout out to all you guys for watching, man. I think that's gonna cap it off, man. Peace out. Shout out to everybody, man.
I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. What you know about us, what you know about we. What's with all the frustrations? I know that I'm amazing.